on WHITradio.org from High Tech High School in North Bergen, New Jersey. It's the Girl Talk Show. I'm your announcer, Bree, and now your host, Alanis.
Good morning. I'm your host, Alanis, and with me today is Kamel, Bree, and our special guest, Marceo.
Hello!
Today we're going to be talking about what you think makes a true friend or not.
Well, I got mine right here. like my girls.
I think something that is the most important in a friendship, in any relationship, period, is trust. I think if you can't trust your friends, then there's no point in being friends with them.
And communication is another one, even for a relationship or a friendship for a long terms. I feel like if I had an argument with Alanis, I think we a day or two, or we could settle it right then and there. You get me?
Yeah, I think it's only mature to be able to talk about things and not just end the friendship over a silly argument or something silly.
Do not subtweet.
Yeah, social media.
Just talk to the person.
I think social media is a big thing because, for me, I'm not gonna lie, everyone subtweets. I know everyone subtweets. I'm not gonna lie, I subtweet. And just to get the point across, I do subtweet because I don't even, especially to a person I don't like or a person I'm trying to if you stalk my page, obviously you're gonna read what I don't like about you. And for me, if you should be the bigger person and communicate to me, or I should be the bigger person back and say why I'm upset with you. I don't think social media, you should put your business on social media. I think you should DM the person or talk to them one-on-one and get your feelings across on how you feel about the person.
I mean, I think it depends on how close you are to the person, because I subtweet Brianna and Marcel all the time.
Oh, in a good way.
Yeah,
in a good way. But I mean, if I was upset with them, I think if I subtweeted them, I don't think it would be such a big deal. I think it'll just be oh, she wants to subtweet me, huh?
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, I think we just have a sub war for a little while.
Usually if I get into a fight with any of my friends, we just talk it out.
Yeah, we go 3 hours without talking,
and then then we call each other. And
yeah,
FaceTime or whatever.
So, I think that being a best friend is kind of a big responsibility, because it means that you have to be there for that person no matter what. Mm-hmm. I think that it means that regardless of what it is that the person's going through, you're basically signing up to deal with it too.
Even how hard it is, I know if Ashley had a problem, or any of you guys had a problem, Aisha had a problem, I feel like it's my responsibility to find out what's causing you to have a problem. You get me? If say Bree had a bad day, obviously I'm gonna ask her, Bree, are you okay? And then I'm gonna give her a couple of hours if she don't want to talk about it, and then ask her again. If she don't want to talk about it, then I'm not gonna keep arguing with her. I'm gonna just let her be, and whenever she's comfortable talking to me, then I'm always here for her. That's a true friend. That's a true friendship for me.
It is, because it's you feel guilty if you can't help them, and then you just wait, give them their time, and then when they're ready to talk about it, you'll usually open up to you, especially if they're really close to you. When I'm having a bad day or whatever, my friends will ask me, "Oh, are you okay?" And I'll just not talk about it then. But when I'm ready, I know that they're there to listen and to help me through everything.
I think that I'm sorry.
Go say it.
It's okay. So what I think is also important is that a real best friend, you don't need to talk to them every day. You shouldn't have to talk to them to be close. You know that they're always gonna be there for you. Mm-hmm. And my dad, for example, he's been best friends with his best friend since 7th grade, and they don't have to talk every day. But when my dad needs something, he knows that they'll always be there for him.
Mhm. I get you.
Not me.
I 100% agree with you, because I have a close friend in Tennessee and I have a close friend in New York, you could say. And you don't have to talk to them every day to know that they're always there for you. Oh, I look retarded on the thing. But like, yeah. But I feel like friends are always there for you, regardless where you live or anywhere.
Hello, this is station manager.
Hi, station manager.
Hi, station manager. Right. What happens if, one question, what happens if you have a really good friend, but they're always dumping on you, all their problems, and then after a while you're just getting fed up with it and you can't take it anymore? What do you say to these people?
If you have a close friend and they're dumping everything on you, I mean, it's your responsibility to help them through it. Like, no matter what it is, it's your obligation. That's what a friend is for.
What happens if it's bringing you down? I mean, how much can you take if it's
bringing them down and it's bringing me down too? Then I guess you just have to go with it and help them out as best as you can.
Okay, but let me ask you a question for that. Because, like, say I've had a breakup, right? And I'm telling everyone how I feel, stuff like that. How long can you handle with me?
It doesn't matter because
when
especially when it has to do with the breakup specifically, it shouldn't matter. You should be there for your friend no matter what, because it's not going to be overnight that she's going to get over him, or 2 weeks that she'll get over him. It might not even be a year that she gets over him. Maybe she'll take longer than that.
And you can stay there for a year listening to this?
Yeah, I mean, that's what friends are for. I mean, if I was going through a breakup and I wanted my friends to be there for me, I know that they would. I know that they've listened to me a million times about the same problem, and I know that they never turn their back on me. So why would I do that to them when I know that if I was in that position, I would want them to be there for me no matter what?
Exactly.
Okay.
I wouldn't want my friend, what's it called? It was in my head, now it's not in my head. What's it called? God, I'm stuck. Yeah, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
You could go. No, go.
Go.
Like, reminiscing is a big thing, especially to girls. I know that for a fact, because even though I always reminisce about everything. Like, especially if I don't get, like, a certain way, like, I want a certain way to happen, and it doesn't happen, obviously I'm going to get upset. And I feel like if you're a true friend, you're going to hear all my problems, all my cries, my happiness, my sadness, every bipolar moment I have. You're gonna be there for you.
I mean, you might get tired of advising the same thing if they're coming with the same problem, but listening and being there for them, it should never get like tired.
Even if you have absolutely nothing to say and you can't help them, just be there to listen. And
like at least you're there and they know that you care.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Meyer. I'm just I was listening in on the internet, and I ran in here because I was so compelled by the conversation. And I think Whitney Houston wrote a great song about this. And she said, in good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. You know why, Kamel? Because that's what friends are for. Yeah. Oh, in good times. Oh, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. John Pacino. He was talking about me before, about the guy who's always dumping stuff on him. I got a very complicated life, but I know JP's been around, So, that's why I wanted to chime in. Thank you, John, for all your help. Okay, thank you. I got to go. Thank you, Kamel. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay, let me ask you this is another question I want to ask. Okay, you have your loyal friends. How you determine a fake friend?
A fake friend. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes
I mean, you can always tell. I mean,
I sense it.
I sense it too, but I mean, like it. I don't know. Like they kind of like, you can tell when you have a fake friend if like she's smiling with like, okay, let's like I go up to Marcelo and I'm like, hi Maestro, like, oh my god, I want to have lunch with you and whatever, and we have lunch, and then like the next day like I'm talking crap about her to Bree. Like, like, and then in certain occasions, it's like. It's just like you just know, because it's like if they're talking so much about this person, what makes you think that they're not talking about you when you're not there? You know?
Exactly.
Honestly,
like,
I don't. Oh, finish.
No, that's
okay. I choose my friends wisely. It's either you're my friend or you're just an acquaintance. You
can only trust certain people with so much. I have like, I could say I have friends. I mean, I'm not like a loner, but I have 2 best friends who I could trust with everything. like no matter what the situation is, no matter if it's a family problem, if it's another like problem with school or with just a personal problem, I know I could talk to them and they won't go and tell the rest of the world about my issues. But I have also friends who are like, I could talk to them about certain things and know it won't get out, but if I tell them other things, I know they'll go running to that person or saying whatever.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think that in certain occasions, kind of like I have two best friends and we can't keep anything from each other. I mean, I tell one something and somehow the other one will find out, which doesn't even matter because I end up telling the other one anyways. But I mean, like it's always like that. We could never really keep secrets from each other. We always end up spilling it amongst us three. So between us three, there's never really any secrets. Even when we think there's secrets, there's no secrets. But I just, as far as that, I don't know. I guess like over the years, you get to know somebody and you know like okay, even though my best friends might talk about certain people with me, doesn't necessarily mean that they're talking about me with other people.
With the real,
No, go.
With the real friends, sometimes you don't have to tell them.
So
what's
you
wrong.
trust that circle, that ring of trust, right? That
Yeah, we have our
of
circle.
Yeah.
It's more like a little triangle.
With the
If you
real
think about
friend,
it.
with the real friend, sometimes you don't even have to tell them what's wrong. They just know, like they can feel
sense
it.
it.
Yeah, that's what real friends
Does
are.
Bria know when you are
Yeah,
not-
she knows when I have that look on my
you
face.
have that look?
When she's always smiling, and when you see her not smiling, it's just like you don't
Something's
feel
wrong, right?
good because like you feel bad.
It's like Marcel gives off like an energy. She has like an aura.
When she said, you're said automatically. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's like
there's no
you just stand next to
in-between.
her and you just immediately go down like.
Yeah, we got another.
Like, I swear you do. It's just like you can be so upbeat and then you just get next to her and it's just
You're
like.
oh.
Wait, what?
why?
You feel that way towards me?
No, like
Only when you're sad.
Oh, better.
Okay.
I can honestly say like you know my sister Gwendolyn.
That's a pretty name. I really like it.
I don't know. Is it Gwendolyn? I don't know. That's just me. But she's like my twin, obviously. My best friend, Ashley, my best friend. My girls are my like closest friend, and I care about them each and every day. I could tell them everything and they won't judge me. That's the thing I think they should do is not judge a person based on what you do.
Yeah.
in the past.
Amen. Sister.
So,
I agree
yeah.
with that.
I agree.
I mean that's pretty much all the time we have for today, but we pretty summed it up on what friends should and shouldn't be. So thank you for listening. Tune in to WHITradio.org to hear more from us. Thank you.
Thanks for watching The Girl Talk Show. Tune into WHIT's radio YouTube page for more show. Have a good day.